All right, everybody. Good afternoon. So I'm Ryan Ford here on the mic, joined with the young Kev Nastix, and we're here at Speed Gaming for Zeni versus Timmon. So I think this will be a pretty interesting race. I hope. Obviously, favors on Zeni's side, but you never know with Super Metroid races what's going to happen. So, but
Very,
anyway,
very true, Ryan. Very true. Timmon is a very, very high level KPDR runner. Um, at the Hundo tournament we did last year, I got to be familiar with Timmon, kind of an older runner, but still around and racing very, very well. And then I've been following him just through this any% tournament. Has been showing some of the, top strats in KPDR and just has an exceptional time. I think we were talking that it was about a 43. And Timon defeated Bressingham to get here, as well as, was it Hypo? I think we talked about this earlier.
yeah, I think I might be wrong though on that.
If somebody knows the answer, they can definitely correct me. I'm certainly not going to be bothered. But hey, we are off. I can't wait to see how this race goes. I think because it's a race scenario, if both runners are running really, really well, it's not going to be very close, but definitely close enough to be exciting.
Yep. Yeah, it definitely depends on like the flow of the match, what goes down. Um, Pretty sure both of them are like very consistent runners, uh, so means that Timon probably has a lot of work to do if he wants to keep up doing KPDR because obviously the route timing disadvantage.
I like anytime we can showcase different routes. So, runners that may not be familiar with what's going on get to see, different ways to approach rooms, different ways to approach bosses, different item sets, and kind of cool to see how the movement just kind of works out.
Yeah, I wish. Oh shoot, what was I gonna say? Oh, I wish I knew like timings better relative to the routes. So I could be like, oh, this person is probably ahead at this point when the routes are different. But
From everything I've heard about commentating cursing, this tournament, it's kind of up to us what happens. So we just call it, and that's what's going to happen. Look at that 46-44 by Zeni. They both got the tile boost, but Timon had caught some bad steam in the elevator room. That sucks, but really
okay.
good 46-44 from ShinyZeni. Wow.
I saw in the race time chat Timmon saying first 47, but failed the first ledge because at a 50-30 elevator door. So
That's a pretty
sounds
sick
like
door. Too bad it didn't work out. Every
could
time
have
I get in
been
that
first
room and I get
47.
like a good door, I'm like, all right, this is going to be my first 46. And then nope. Nope, I got too excited.
Definitely felt that until like finally getting a 46 the elevator. It's like
That's got to be relief. I have a high 45, so I've yet to get that 46, but I've been close.
yeah, it's all been like all the 46s have gotten her like barely, and it's like not common either for
One of
many of
these
them.
days, it's the dream.
Exactly. Want to be like these 47 masters over here, pumping them out like candy.
I mean, look at these nice moonfalls too. Good parlor moonfalls. Nice moonfall from the climb from Zeni there. So we know
Oh,
both
oh no!
runners use moonfall, which is the ability to uncap Samus's fall speed. And Tim having a little bit of trouble, looking a little, I don't know, nervous, rusty. Who knows? But we'll see. It really doesn't matter much right now in this early game. Although
Yeah,
this early game is heckin' complicated. It's so hard to be consistent.
very true. It's so easy to just like trip everywhere in like bleed time.
Famously, some of the hardest platforming in the game.
Yep. Yeah, it's any with the yeah, pretty much like perfect like work ball grab too. Didn't have to do like the wall jump or anything like that to fix. Is this best of two? Sorry, just got here. It's a best of one. It's a double elimination bracket though. So the loser will be in like the losers bracket, and then once you lose in the losers bracket, then you're out of the tournament.
I want
So
to
you do
shout
have
out the
to answer.
construction zone down back because I just love that strat.
Same. Definitely made that. Made that
I
personally.
remember when it was really hard to do, and I'm like, this doesn't even make any sense. And then you start getting the hang of it, and you kind of unmorph a little bit late and do that down back. It's a very satisfying, like, early game. I don't know. I always feel really good when I get it.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Entering the climb room at, or well, exiting the platforms room at 401 for Zenny. Having a little bit of trouble with the climb though.
Do you think Zenny is going to play very aggressive to prepare for possibly winning this for whom his next opponent's going to be, or might take a safety knowing that he's running a faster route than Timon?
Ooh, I assume a fourth tank will come out, but that's just a guess.
Might we see 25 missiles? He's been maining, I think, 20 in this tournament.
Ah, gotcha. Doubting it, but hey, I'm definitely down for a surprise. Actually, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna say, oh no, he's for sure not gonna do it because I certainly don't know. But
I mean, we've seen some really cool surprises. We saw Zos pull off a hybrid route earlier, which was a really cool race.
yep,
And a nice mix of KPDR, PKRD, PRKD. This tournament has had a lot of really exciting matchups and really exciting routes to showcase.
yeah, exactly.
And also, all putting up like really, really good times with all those routes too. I think
Yeah.
Oates in one race got right side supers and wreck ship, and I'm like, all right, that's a flex, but cool.
Oh my gosh. So he's like actually stunting sometimes.
I mean, honestly, there's one thing to be said about like playing an aggressive race to prepare for a later match, but sometimes just taking a safety or being consistent allows you to be like very aggressive, feel good about the run, and not really have to worry too much. So
Yeah,
I don't know. I
exactly.
guess it's like, what stage of preparation are you in? If you're going to be in the tournament for the long haul, second round, you might not want to put everything into it. You might want to just kind of relax a little bit, feel like you can get through this. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been in the top. Like, I haven't been in a tournament in a while.
Yeah. Oh, really nice elevator time for Zenny as well. What was that? 609.
6-0 fine is what it was.
609.
That was bad. I'm ashamed.
Don't worry, I'm definitely also a dad jokes master. So
The perfect stream, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. ShinyZeni picking up the super missile. Timon
yep,
not
yep.
too far behind, making a grimace in chat, but that's okay, Timon. We're behind you all the way. I had to race Zenny in the Hundo tournament, and I got smoked. I think Zenny finished the game before I got to Turian, but it was quite an honor to race such a master of the game.
Yeah,
So
right.
hopefully I'll also get to race Timon one day. I have this like list of Super Metroid racers I hope to run against one day. And, I've got some bucket list runners. Look at that weave right there from Zenny.
Yep.
It's free if you do it right.
Yeah, the weave wall morph is like, holy moly, is that tight too. And yeah, here comes Timon's turn.
I used to go for the weave before I knew how to down back, and like I never made it. So when I learned how to down back, I'm like, okay, this is fine.
It's like, just makes it so much easier.
I like this farm that Zenny does right here. You see a lot of runners will, just do the traditional mock ball down. Zenny does a little bit of a farm there, and it makes it, I don't know, it just helps you a little bit going into Hellway. You don't need to worry about drops so much. You can move through there a little bit faster. So, like anything else, you're trading speed for time and vice versa, and trying to kind of go with what feels comfortable for a race setting.
Oh. All right, looks like that was a
Second
good
try
recovery
back
from
up.
Zenny. Nice. Yeah, and on top of that, might set him up better if he's trying to go for one round Fantoon as well, getting those missile drops.
I almost wonder, is it also maybe Zenny's just more comfortable with the double deboost Hellway strat without worrying about getting the drops there, and just, I don't know, likes the drops in Green Hill better?
Yeah, potentially. I think
Like,
I
I
have
don't
the
really run
cat figure
Fantoon
with the
first. I
missile.
meme Fantoon first, so I don't know all the strats.
Yeah, like I'm not positive either. I'd have to ask him for sure if like if wanted like a for sure answer. I could guess, but
You know what we can guess, Ryan? We can guess Fantoon patterns.
hey,
So get your guesses in the chat while Zenny gets ready for the moat. How many dips and how many slow, fasts, and mids are we going to get? And then Timon, will we get a Craig quick kill? My money's on yes.
all
But
right,
let's see.
Zenny, show
Zenny's
me.
not going to get a mid because Zenny is not mid. Fast. It's going to be fast for fast.
Fast on screen? No, I'm just kidding. But all right, let me put in a guess. All right. I'm gonna put in a fast. One fast.
Look at that. Over the moat. No sweat. First try.
Yep. Horizontal bomb jumps on point. And here's Timon with Kraid as well.
I love those West Ocean jumps right there to that mock ball at the end. And we got some damage reduction from Timon. Nice Craig quick kill. Easy.
Yeah, there. And yeah, yeah, KPDR you don't really most of the time don't really need the Kraid drops as well, so just headed straight for the door.
That's true. I haven't been paying close enough attention to see if Timon picks up the crate tank. I mean, I guess my money would be on no, but we'll see. I mean, at this point, I think Timon would want to go as fast as they possibly can to go against a runner like Zenny.
Yeah, balls out, right?
Bad. Timon's ammo is kind of crappy.
Yeah, out of regular missiles, so
I think this mock ball looks good.
yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so slow for Zenny. Left side. Alright, and he's got enough ammo for one round, but the flame getting in the way, so
Missed that big energy too, so this is not super comfortable. All right, we're good.
That's good. Scam slow.
Come on. Would you rather have a scam slow or a rare mid?
I'd take the rare mid. I definitely try to be ready for the rare mid whenever I can.
I think the first time I ever saw it was yesterday.
Oh, really? Dang.
No, probably not, but it was a funny moment. Zenny finishes up Fantoon with a kind of a trolley 3 round there.
Yep. Yeah, and he was out of supers, I think, too, so to use the regular missiles as well. Someone called for a triple slow.
Get them. Hey, Zenny's been known to say that the comms curse is a real thing, so maybe chat curse is also a thing.
Right? Yeah. All my years of experience with commentating for different games.
Right? Do you feel
feels
like you run the same route, Ryan? You run the same route that Zenny does, right? So,
yeah.
Or Fantoon first, anyway. So, how do you feel about this wreck ship movement from here to attic? I feel it's like underrated when you see a runner just kind of blow through it like Zenny can. Deceivably difficult, especially right here.
Yep. Like, oh my god, comparing my times to other people, like even just that room going up the stairs, like I'm losing about like 2 seconds compared to like most people.
I kind of wish more people went for the D-boost there that Scotty Crow does, but Zenny gets through there looking really good on everything except power bombs. I think I would like to see 3 power bombs right here, but it is what it is. Going to have to farm likely down on Red Tower unless we get some rare drops here.
Yeah, exactly. It's like one ideally have like 2 at worst, like so that you can avoid farming like anything.
God, I love like any D-boost in this game. Looks so cool. I can't think of any other game that has cool D-boosts like Super Metroid.
Yeah, it's like really smooth backflip animation. I love it.
I mean, it's so cool. I think some hacks have made it like a component of their game. Like you can hit a button and do a backflip.
Yeah. I forgot which ROM hack I've recently watched in a marathon where that mechanic was a thing. Oh, it must have been like at most 3 weeks ago. It was pretty recent too.
Was it like Hyper Metroid or something? I
I
don't know.
think so, but I might be
But
wrong.
that I think is an old one.
Shoot. Oh,
But
it was a
anyways,
GDQ hotfix show. I'm pretty sure it was like a all Metroids like marathon, but forgot the ROM hack that was played. But anyway, that's fine.
right. I know sometimes I'm drawing a blank too, but you know, decent near sub 14 gravity time from Zenny right there.
Yep.
Fantoon basically doing most of his. Oh, look at this bomb spread from Timmon. Yes, let's go. Spread them.
Hey.
That bomb spread is what, frame perfect? I don't know. It's really disgusting. That was well done.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know that was frame perfect. That's cool. Oh my god. Just
I mean,
looks
if
great.
it's not frame perfect, it was gamer perfect.
Oh shoot, Zenny making a face after getting a large health from that crab.
Probably was hoping for a power bomb there.
Yeah, for certain. Because it's one for the glass tube, and then ideally one more for leaving high jump as well.
Now you can farm the B-Tom there at the middle of the red tower area there, and
Yep.
you know, if Zenny's going to go to Upper Norfair and skip Kraid, you can farm some off of the Skigas. If Zenny decides to go Kraid first, which I'm not sure that he will, you can just kind of bank on Kraid drops. So two power bombs here is not bad. It's just you kind of would just want one more.
Yeah. So
I'd still blow the tube here, but I
my
probably wouldn't use it at high jump boots.
Yeah, I actually don't know what to do for strats. If there was one run where I tried to farm crabs. I wasn't in health bomb, but I had 0 power bombs, and both crabs gave me large health, and the B-Tom gave me the 1 in 256 small health. And I was like, wait, what do I do? I actually have no idea.
Timmon missing this down back red tower strat a couple times, so you know, not having ice beam right there can be a little bit frustrating, but you know, makes short work with the backup there. Getting his first pack of power bombs. Nice weave, wow, right there in the caterpillar room.
Yeah, and that was a nice like door fix too.
Door fixes, like, I don't think I would have noticed it. Like, I know which doors I pay attention to, and sometimes I can tell when I have a bad one, but I don't know. Some strats are just so ingrained, I don't even look for it anymore.
Ah, gotcha.
Look at this. Wow. Look at this.
Movement climbing up the last room in the red tower.
Yeah, that was just heckin' excellent.
Yes, Timmon definitely making back sometime after the that mishap on the Ripper's end of red tower.
I mean, some of this movement here is showcasing why runners would opt to pick KPDR. You know, PKRD or PRKD are both, you know, largely considered way more difficult as far as boss fights and, you know, some of the early game stuff that you have to do. But the movement items that you get in KPDR is just a completely different game. I mean, they're almost 2 separate categories. And the fact that their times can be comparable for a lot of runners is insane.
Yup. Also, it's the first time I've seen
Ocean Fly
in the tournament match that I've calmed so far. Yeah, just with 1 spark. Alright, is Eddie having a little trouble right before Ice Beam? But, yeah, makes it up fine, though, after.
Ocean Fly is like the one reason I never wanted to switch to Fantoon first, but I eventually did.
I see. Yeah, it is cool. It like feels so satisfying to get. Yeah, my bad. I was rambling over you there. What'd you say?
I mean, I do that all the time. Don't even worry about it. I forgot. We're just gonna watch this Fantoon here.
Yep.
Wow, look at that nice on-screen X Factor there from Tim. That was really great.
Yeah, I didn't see what the pattern was for that one.
I feel like it was fast. Maybe mid-fat. I don't know. Really very quick Fantoon from Timmon, and then, you know, under an 8:20 kill time for Fantoon is pretty excellent.
Yep.
Really, for the most part, just like tiny little problems Timmon had in Red Tower there. Both runners looking pretty sharp.
Okay, fast
Nice.
mid.
Missing the deboost off the waiver.
God, I hate that strat. But I mean, most of the people I've seen go for it, like, almost always get it. So yeah, it's probably just like a one-off error right there. Ooh, Timmon doing some moonwalk setup and grabbing the super missile.
I guess because I played way more hunter than any percent, I prefer the movement in wreck ship with high jump boots than the Fantoon first movement.
Ah, man, that was so clean by Timmon too.
And then look at this attic here.
Oh no!
Heckin'. Look, oh my gosh.
Oh my
and
God,
still
the backup.
cleaned it up with blue. That was ridiculous. What a backup. Oh my God.
The blue bomber.
Oh my gosh, I rewatched that, and that was such a short charge to get blue at the end there. I don't even know how he did that.
Exactly, that was crazy.
That's a clip.
It's going for
bowling spark, baby. Let's go.
Boom.
Timmon putting on a clinic of cool KPDR movement. I mean, we didn't see wreck ship with speed booster earlier because Zeni didn't have it yet.
Yeah, exactly. Just got it not too long ago.
But I love this lower Norfair. Like, this is my favorite part of any Fantoon first to any percent. The lower Norfair is just so good. And Zeni chooses to pause here for a reason. I forget why, but there was a reason. And then there's going to do this, maybe a deboost off the fume.
I'm guessing lag reduction on shooting. I forgot the name of these blue orb enemies, but
Violas.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time I ever knew the answer to that. Okay. Oh yeah, because shooting the Violas is easier, or it's not as laggy if Ice Beam is off. Really, really sick. Nice kind of newer entrance into Lower Norfair that I'm pretty sure I'd say Zeni started. I don't know. Really cool, sick strats.
Gotcha. Yeah, as I was saying, faster Viola farm before Lava Spark. Even though he was full on supers after, or full on power bombs after he killed the first one when he entered.
You know, I'm just as happy that I knew what a Viola was as I am to be watching all this movement. That is the first time I've ever gotten that enemy name right.
Yeah, I forget. Either forget or don't know like most of the enemies' names. It's like, not gonna lie, kind of shameful, but this means I haven't done my homework.
I mean, I know most of them. These are the worst room in the game Muppets.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Oh my God, he got the lagless setup too in there, so saving a bit of time on top of being able to just do the latter half of the room smoother.
All right, and got past the amphitheater Fraggles.
Okay, so Zeni starting his spark a little early there. Just to really make sure that he gets the lag reduction in this room and the little farm.
I completely forgot Timmon was in Meridia. Oh my gosh, almost gets the wiggle.
Yeah, he almost saved that. But now this fish is going to be in the way for like 9 years, so it's like, oh man.
And this energy really sucks right now.
Yeah.
No backup? Okay. Timmon is all in. This is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I hope he doesn't get power bombed or health bombed by
Does Batoon do 30 or 40? I feel like it's
30.
30?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm, kind of uncomfortable here. Not like extremely, but kind of. I mean, a double hit is the thing.
Yeah, and if he gets hit once and is in health bomb, then also his like resources might be kind of bad for Dragon after. Then some of the patterns, it's kind of hard to not get hit without wasting time. Actually, that one particularly. You see how he had to like run out of the way instead of just like damaging through. It's like particularly the pattern I was thinking of too. It's like, oh no. Oh,
I mean,
Mr. Yahtzee.
yeah, I'm not a fan of. I mean, I don't know that I would have done that in a race, but same. I'm not a fan of the backup in Everest. I would rather just do the spark anyways and hope for good drops. But I don't know, in a race that's really crazy. But you know, I mean, look who he's racing, Zeni. So you got to kind of go for it.
Yep. And he really made it work. So like he didn't get punished or anything. So for like minuscule amount of time, honestly.
Full halfy. Let's go.
Hey, clean. And yeah, Zeni handling Ridley pretty well. So the fight's about to be wrapped up.
Hey, why do they call him Ridley? Because you have to get rid of him. God, I'm terrible.
Oh my lord.
Somebody put me to bed.
Oh my lord. Alright, so I'm assuming depending on health, Zeni may decide to get the E-Tank. Okay, yeah. It's kind of low health drops and no super missiles from Ridley.
What? Give me a break. I mean, did Zeni do Kraid? No.
No. So
So
at least it's not the worst. Like, as if he did PKRD, then that would be. Oh, timid.
I mean, this is exactly why I like PRKD, because you get that refill from Kraid. And look at Timmon with kind of a scary dragon, but excellent spark to finish and the spike suit. Let's go.
Yep. So damage.
Oh my
through.
gosh! Look, oh my god! Pick those supers up, Timmon. 9. How many drops was that? 8.
Yeah, there was so many. Didn't get much health though, which.
Yeah.
He's gonna matter, but
Beam, you don't need any energy here.
Yeah, once he gets plasma, who needs help? Honestly. So yeah, he has enough health to spark all the way across Coliseum, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's like exactly enough. Oh jeez.
This is right where you want to be. Right here.
Yeah, 29, and then if he does farm some of these like hack attacks as well, if he wanted, he could get like some health drops. So
that was nice. Look at that.
Yep, easy. A nice 69. And topping off on supers right there. Alright, Zeni, since he got the E-Tank, has a lot of health, so he's just doing the faster 3 Musketeers with the damage boost.
Oh, okay. I was just going to ask. I didn't happen to see that. I love that strat. I saw Cutie was the first I saw do it, although I don't know who came up with it.
Oh, the damage boost?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd personally first seen Zos, but like, I bet someone like probably found it out first.
I know for sure, Ryan, that I did not.
Big same. All right, a little bit of a hiccup on the plasma room for Timmon, but yeah, he recovered like pretty well. All right, insta moonfall out of the room.
I didn't see that. I close my eyes every time there's a moonfall. I still pretend that strat doesn't exist.
Don't look.
To this day, I've never seen one.
Oh my gosh. Hopefully, during the escape, maybe I'll try to point it out. You know.
I think my mods put a command in my chat. It tells me not to forget Moonfall and Leodox.
Don't forget.
Zeni going for Crane. Hopefully we can see his beautiful Crane quick kill as we saw from Timmon. Let's see if Zeni goes for any lag reduction strats aside from killing those fingers down there. And yes, is. So I feel like that's been popularized over the last like 2 years now.
Which the damage boost?
The damage reduction will take damage on the spikes. It sets you up. I know it's been several years, but I feel like it's a newer strat over the last several years.
Okay, that makes sense. And Zenny like almost got scammed on like super drops, but got just enough that it's comfortable.
That refill from Mini Crate is so nice. I mean, it to me makes the route worth doing.
Absolutely. Yeah, because doing Kraid before Ridley, then sometimes you might get forced to farm quite a bit on your way to Meridia.
Yeah,
But
you just have to have a little bit more practice lower north, I think, in terms of survival. Like speed, it's just as hard to go fast either way, but just knowing how to survive and being confident in it. Oh, almost got that little wiggle moonfall there in the. Uh, I just said something about moonfall, but it was a nice little moonfall wiggle in the southern route here. Let's go.
Zenny didn't get a jump. Okay, yeah, dang. But that's like a very minor time loss. So.
I feel like southern route uses an extra power bomb, right, compared to northern route.
Uh. Oh yeah, I guess because of ice escape, right? You have to use the power bomb there. No, I
And
missed the
missing the
chronic boost.
chronic boost feels bad, man.
Like KO'd. So means
Back
that
up.
he pressed left barely too early then.
Zenny on a tear, by the way, almost here at a like near sub 30-minute Batoon kill.
Yep.
More strat.
Yeah,
Holy
love it.
cow.
And yeah, makes quick work with Batoon. So he's at full health, so he could skip the E-Tank, but
Yahtzee.
Yahtzees it up. Then and yeah, he's not playing no games. He's making sure to put this one away safe.
Well, we might have. Oh, I was going to say it'd be cool if we could get fast pillars and full halfy, but nice little blue backup there from Timmon. Let's see Timmon's worst room in the game. I think that's the most or second most optimal strat you can do in that room. Really well done. Clean. And the clean space jump out to avoid this ledge.
Yep, very nice, Timon. And now we gotta wait like 5 days for Dragon to spawn, so I'll probably just be looking at Timon for a while, to be honest. The difference with the plasma beam here, being able to just shred those key hunters with charge shots.
Yeah, and that also reduces the lag in the room to have those key hunters dead.
Yep. All right, looking good for Zenny. Whoa, the chain damage is kind of annoying, but
yeah, I don't know exactly how much it was. Quite maybe about 60, 80, I don't know, but really nice fight from Zenny. Got the spike suit cleaned up really well, 2 in blue. Very textbook.
yep. All right, and the Coliseum Spark going back. While Timon just super speeding through the Ridley farm room with the space jump.
I love that little setup. Some people will go down a little bit lower. One thing I've worked hard to improve on in any of my fights, like Ridley openers for whatever category you do, you can get so many more shots if you know what you're doing in a much quicker amount of time.
Exactly. And yeah, should go down in a couple shots. If Ridley's not being a troll, I guess. Should be, yeah, there you go. Oh, Zenny has a crazy storm at his house. Uh-oh. Hopefully his internet holds up, because yeah, similarly here, going through a thunderstorm at home, so.
Rain here, but no storm, so hopefully everybody will be okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we have pretty much Zenny on the way to Turian, Timon on the way to Turian, just a couple minutes behind. So good race, I think. Like,
yeah, for sure.
maybe a little. What do you think about maybe 2 minutes apart? We can kind of see on the elevator.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, my guess was probably like close. Yeah, like 2 minutes, or like very slightly less, maybe.
So that would be a little bit more than the optimal time save from the route that Zenny has. I'd say they both ran their routes pretty well. No, like, I don't know. I don't feel like there were any major catastrophes. Just, you know, little tiny misses here and there. Really clean runs from both.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, and he's just zooming through. And yeah, got a lot of downtime for Zenny, so gonna be probably just looking at Timon yet again as he airs out all the key hunters in the Three Musketeers room.
I really like doing that. It really doesn't take much time at all, and it's so much safer and gets you going into, you know, gets you what's likely to be a faster Turian also because you have more energy. You can group more droids.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if he's able to keep at 205 health, so yeah, since the Cack attack dropped, since he's full on supers, then dropped the large health, so it's even more insurance there.
All right, so Zenny hitting the elevator at 34:52.
All right, very nice time.
3452. I love it.
All right, Metroids begin. Okay, yeah, I got grabbed. I think that grab was unintentional, but yeah, barely, like waste time if anything. All right, looking good. His ammo's good. Health looking nice. And yeah, he's topped off on ammo and close to full health with the extra tank. So yeah, looking great. All right,
I'm watching the
469.
timer and holding my breath.
Oh, for Timon?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still got a bit of ways to go to get back to G4. All right, here's Baby Skip for Zenny. All right, bomb spread. Oh, the two jump.
No grab. That was sick. I'm just like I'm looking at it, and Timon is going to be like on the elevator, just like maybe 2.5 minutes behind Zenny. So close to the 2-minute mark. Still a very, very good race with the route differences and all the challenges that each run presents.
Yep. And yeah, since Timon having plasma, then like Mother Brain like should be faster. All right, yeah. Zenny not playing no games, waiting. Make sure the turrets aren't in the way to snipe his supers. He's got himself at 3 missiles. I wonder if he's gonna actually shoot them at Mother Brain.
Yeah, looks like it.
But he missed his charge immediately after.
3 missiles is 1 super on Mother Brain, right? And
Yeah.
1 charge shot.
Yep. With this loadout.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Hit the center of the meatball explosion, so he took 0 damage. Because he got the annoying one where it bounces like all the way to the back wall, and he, handled it like perfectly.
This is my favorite balance of Mother Brain fights. Like, it's not too hard, like low ice. It's not so easy, like any percent KPDR can be when you have Plasma Beam. I feel like it's the perfect mix of fun and excitement and, a couple scary moments, especially if you're not counting your shots properly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've seen Zenny miss quite a few charge shots, releasing too early, which, of course, for some people, it's probably like, what is he doing? Just charge longer. But Since if you're charging for too long, then you can easily waste time the longer you hold your charge and don't release. So you want to try to optimize it by charging for as little as possible. So it's very
Is any
easy
remembering to damage down there?
Yep, this time.
Right.
Yep. If he was able to get one more, he could have been at 369, and then at 69 after the rainbow. Have a nicer number, you know. Now we got to look at this 99. I'm just teasing.
You think about it, each charge shot takes a full second. So it's, 60 charge shots. So you're looking at like, at least a minute fight with Mother Brain if you don't have any other artillery.
Yep.
And then that's, 20 seconds could be on Timmon's side.
Yeah, exactly.
And nice skip from Timon as well. Setting up with Pistachio and getting it just very, very clean. Again, no major errors, just like, silly room flubs here and there.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, that super barely caught the door. Jeez, it was like bottom pixel or something.
Oh no, missing that morph. At least not getting hit by the Rinkas there, saving some energy.
Yep, since he's on 3 tanks.
Oh, waited for that turret.
turret.
That was smart.
Tried it.
I like this too, Timon going for 3 tanks versus Zeni. So Timon can take pretty much one shot, unless it's a double hit, because onion rings are 30, aren't they? Or am I wrong? Are they 20?
20, yeah.
Okay, 20. So you really have to hope you get like a lazy brain where she doesn't do anything till you've hit her 10 times.
Yep. Yeah, and then not getting sniped by French fries, since those do a nice 30 damage. Alright, already in the ketchup. As you can see, gaining all that time.
You take a look at it too, like it looks like Timon caught up like a ton, but it's really just the difference in beam, and that's like where some of the time save, because you do a lot of backtracking in KPDR. It's just cool how you can do different boss orders and just both be at Mother Brain at the same time. That's just so cool.
Yep.
And this is an absolutely bonkers race time by Zeni, by the way.
Oh, for sure. Alright, Leodoc's room, right side strat. Alright. Got the moonfall. Oh no.
Oh, Leodoc's room, no. What are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
This is so close to a 41.
Yeah, the shaking screen. Oh man. Alright, nice parlor opening.
Look at that steam dodge. Wow.
I got like boosted forward by that last steam too. Alright, and yeah, the race time GG time says 42.05 for Zeni. But for splits 42.01, so yeah, dang. Almost got a 41.
Yeah, very, very solid run by ShinyZeni. Picking up the win today versus Timon. Timon not far behind, going into Mother Brain 3 right now.
Yep.
Quite an exceptional race. Let me see if I can mark Zeni done.
Yep. Yeah, it's about to mow down Mother Brain. It's kind of like 2 missed shots so far. But yeah, Mother Brain's hand getting in the way a little bit. So I saw in chat it was what, like 44.2 X pace for Timon. So looking like he had a very nice run. Hey,
yeah,
Zeni.
we are joined by ShinyZeni. ShinyZeni.
I can't hear
GT.
anything. Hang on. Sorry.
Oh, shit. Okay, you can definitely hear him, but he can't hear us right now.
Meanwhile, the escape with Timon.
Okay,
And
I'm here now.
no, Zeni.
All right.
GG, Zeni on the win, and near 41. That was quite a pretty solid showing right there. Very exciting to watch.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Indeed, for sure. Yeah, like I think I can think of that was like a bit rough was like Phantom RNG, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the first, pretty much up until Wave, things were a little rough. But the rest of the run really evened out after that, all the way up until Mother Brain 2 was kind of rough, and then the escape was kind of rough. But I'm actually very happy with how the rest of the run went. So,
Yep. It's like nearly a 41 despite all that. And got a race time GG time of 44:09 for Timmon.
very nice.
Yeah, very, very good showcase of KPDR and very good showcase of PRKD. A lot of the major strats in both runs were hit pretty well, and just really, just a great watch. I hope you enjoyed the race. We were wondering, Zenny, if you were going to take any safeties or if you were going to play a little bit more aggressive. What was your thought process going against Timmon, who's just a really solid KPDR runner?
So I did obviously opt for the Ridley tank, leaving Lower Norfair. The thought behind that was 4 tank is much safer for Mother Brain. And obviously 3 tank is much safer for that escape. So you could consider that a safety, like a race safety. I always do 2010 missile loadout regardless of races or PB attempts. So that was really it, I guess.
Okay. All right. I was wondering if Ridley gave you like good health drops, if you were gonna skip the tank or not.
I considered it, but before I even saw the drops, I had decided on the tank instead.
Okay, so you're already committed.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he only dropped like 60 health for you, so it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
I think we're also joined with Timmon. Timmon, GG, great race.
Hey, GG, Zenny, nice run.
Yeah, thank you. You as well.
Thank you. That was a roller coaster of emotions for me.
Oh yeah.
The start, I had my best elevator door time serious entrance by like 0.25 or something, or 0.3. Like I've gotten 250s and it was a 50-43. I was like, okay, this could actually 47.
Yeah, that's really crazy for an entry time there.
Yeah, and a perfect stair room RNG, like, and then the room after the instant steams, like perfect RNG pretty much. But then I failed the ledge, and in bombs I was so pumped up and let down by that start that I was super nervous in the bomb segment and ended up with a 458, like 15 seconds worse than I want to have. So that was kind of rough. But after Varia, I closed splits, I closed the restream, I closed everything and just focused on my game. And it kind of worked pretty well. Had some bad stumbles, but otherwise, like, really good segments after all. And I ended with just a +11 to my PB.
Yeah, wow, that's awesome.
Holy moly.
I saw somebody in the chat say that you were close to PB pace, so that's actually really, really cool. After losing so much time in the bomb segment. GG on that, definitely.
Thank you, yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, the moonfall also was like during the clock.
Yeah, it was just I don't know, my hands just didn't want to work during the bombs time.
Yeah, so I think there was probably like about a bit over a 5-second gap, like just from that first elevator, just between series and the moonfall thing. So, but fortunately, that's only the beginning of the run, so it's there's always time to make up time by that point.
Did either of you get any strats that you were really excited to get this race?
I decided to be stupid and go for 3 jump and baby skip, and it worked out. So I was pretty glad about that. I thought I screwed it up, but then I was like, I think maybe I'm okay, and then I was. So
nice.
Based off the camera, Like you and your cam, it looked like you thought you messed it up, but
Yeah, it was close. That's for sure. It was
Yeah.
definitely not a situation where I was 100% sure. So
yeah,
Mhm.
I was hyped when he went for it. Like, this guy's a showman.
I don't
How
think I
many
had
jumps
any
did Timmon do?
particular
Yours?
things. I did a 4 jump, standard
Four
4
jump.
jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Bubble Mountain Bomb spread is always nice to get. And I had a lot of like clean strats, clean rooms, but nothing special.
I did
Just-
call
just
out the bomb
overall.
spread. That was exciting.
Just overall, pretty solid segment. So I'm very happy about that.
Well, yeah, I was told. Yeah, that bomb spread's frame perfect. I didn't know that, but
yeah. Yep, you can only morph on a single frame at the end of the turnaround animation. So it's not only is it frame perfect, but doing the inputs correctly after the morph is a little weird too if you're not used to
Mhm.
it. So it's definitely a really cool strat. Harder than it
Yeah,
looks.
there's even more of an optimization where you kill the left waver.
Yeah, for
To
the
save like
lag
2-3
reduction there.
frames.
Mhm.
But yeah,
my God.
I'm like, okay, it's enough inputs already.
Yep. True that.
No, that was fun. I mean, I would have gotten. I needed a world record to win, so I wasn't really thinking about. But it's always nice to raise you like such a high level player in this community.
Oh well, thank
So
you.
thanks for the
Thank you.
raise.
So you're
Of
saying
course.
that 41 KPDR is possible, eh?
According to
It
Beam of Sum of Best, I guess.
it technically is. It would be a major grind for somebody to get it there at this point, but it's certainly theoretically possible. Yeah, which is crazy to think about because when I was new in the community, which was just over 7 years ago, Oats and Zost had just gotten their 41s recently, and they were very high 41s, and that was like any percent is so optimized, like nobody's gonna lower it from here. You know, like it's crazy to think about how things change. So
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I think the biggest time save in KPDR over BMOS run, of course, is like getting a fast run round Fantoon, for example.
yeah,
Things like that. But otherwise, it's almost in the single digits, the mistakes in his run.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Fast one round on screen Fantoon, eh?
Just slope spark going to Turian and then use a shine spark to do stand up versus Mother Brain, and yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
There you go.
Don't put thoughts in people's head.
All right. Somebody's got to do it.
All right. Well, thank you guys for the commentary. We should probably get out of here. I'll give my little organizer spiel here. Thank you everyone for joining and watching. We do have one more race coming up later today. That is Links Unlimited versus Emmet. That is at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is just over 4 hours from now, if I'm doing my math correctly. So,
Yeah,
so if
we
you're
also
looking for
have
more races,
Nevdi,
then
Nevdi and
Yep.
Beef Robber is going to be right after that, Zen.
oh, I missed that. I bet.
Yeah,
So
not really.
yeah, two more races. Lynx versus Emmet, Nevdi versus Beef Robber, 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern, respectively. So definitely catch those later if you're looking for more races. Those will both be hosted on the Speedgaming 2 channel. So yeah, thank you to Speedgaming for hosting the tournament for us. It's been really fun so far. Lots of great races. We've had a couple upsets. Definitely cool. Anything can happen in any percent. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Anything our commentary wants to leave us off with?
Yeah, good game to both of you. It was a really nice race, and yeah, been having fun doing comms and hanging out. So yeah, big chilling, and yeah, anything else you want to say, Kev?
Yeah, it was just great to watch you both, Timmon and Zenny. Big fans of both of yours. And Ryan, it was This is probably like our third or fourth comps together already in this tournament. Very, very happy that I was able to jump in and replace the comp who earlier couldn't make it. So I was just happy to be here and can't wait to see the rest of the races today. Thanks, everybody.
Absolutely. All right. Well,
See you next mission.